Okay, been out here a little while, just kind of fiddle farting around, fitting this trim on here. I got the holes marked up here for this little piece on the A-pillar. That is not drilled all the way through. There's just an indentation that I drilled there because the little trim piece there was a pin that sticks out, and it's a locating pin that keeps that thing from drifting side to side. The one that goes on the other side, the pins broke off, so there's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, I got the hole drilled here for that. These line up good, and that little piece comes around and stops right around the corner there, and it goes right down, and it lines up right with the top of the door and runs into that. So I don't know, some of these cars might have had trim that went across all the way down there and up to here. I don't know. It's just a thought. I thought I might do it. But let me open the door back up here and show you what I did on the top. Oh, got my hand stuck in the door. Alright, I got both sides. Laid this up here and I measured. And we are right here where this kind of crowns over. From that point straight to this body line right here, we are 15¼ inches. It's the exact same way over there. In the center, it kind of drifts north just a little bit. In the very middle, out there where the seam is, where they overlap each other, it drifts further up there. It's like 15 5/8 of an inch, something like that. What I did is I took a smoothie marker, and after I drilled holes right here, because this trim piece just fits right down flush in the corner there. And these are self-tapping screws. And I just run them in there and drilled that through to hold this in place. And when I did, it shifted this forward just a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe a 1/16 of an inch, or 2/32, whatever, or 1/8 of an inch, something to that effect. But I've got the screw on the other side too, so I'm going to take this off now. And I need to talk to the customer, see what she wants to do. The paint store, I know they got a bunch of clips up there, so I'm going to go see if they got the little plastic clips. I'll just take this trim with me to see if they got something that fits up underneath there. Tell him what it's for. Maybe he knows he has something. But what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about anywhere from 4 to 6 inches apart, I'm going to drill a hole. And I'm not going to do that tonight because I don't know how big the holes are in the little plastic pieces. I don't know if they use screws to hold them down. I don't know if they use pop rivets. I have no idea. So I'm at a stopping point tonight. I'm not going to do any more. I've got all this done. Something else I had to do. Right here, there was a gap. There was a little metal piece that clipped over it. And the trim would not fit over that because that metal piece was actually wider than the whole drip rail. And so the trim just wouldn't fit. It expanded it and it was going to crease it. So I took it off, and then there was a big old gap, and it was almost as wide as my finger. So what I did is I just put that back on there, and I took some vice grips and I clamped it down and got, I don't know if you can see, if I can get the camera up in there. It's right there a little bit. I got to get the rust off of that. But right there where that is, that folds under. And the top side, there really wasn't nothing. You gotta forgive my wobbly, shaky hands here. Got all this nerve damage, and I can't hold the camera still for nothing. But, so I clamped that in there, and then I just got my welder out, and I welded a bead down on both sides. I got my air hose and I kept cooling it off, so I didn't make sure I didn't warp nothing up. But then I just got my grinder and I ground it down, and there is a slight little hump there, and there's a couple little pinholes there. To be honest with you, I'm just going to fill them up with a fiberglass reinforced body filler, and then prime over that. All this in the back side here gets drip check sealer, so all that'll be sealed up. I'm not worried about all that. It'll all be waterproof. That's something I had to do. Spent, I don't know, maybe an hour or so on both sides, welding that down and grinding it. And, like I said, I got the 8-pillar post trimmed down on both sides. Let's see if I can find it. I got it in a Ziploc bag someplace. Well, you can make heads or tails out of them when they're in the bag there, but those fit right over that 8-pillar post. Like I said, they line up and it stops right here. It doesn't meet the windshield trim, and it curves around, and this part curves down this way, and it lines right up with that door. So, just thought I'd share that.